everybody in YouTube land, this is the Fat Philosopher again, and I'm doing a follow-up review to my Glarry guitar, which I got back just before Christmas. So being the end of March now, this is a 3-month evaluation. How has the Glarry guitar been handling after 3 months? Well, as you know, the Glarry guitars have taken off since last year as being a very, very cheap alternative to other guitars in the beginner price range. Like the guitars, I think they originally came out as like $67 American. Of course, they've gone up a bit, especially left-handed, about $90 American now. But still, it's a very big value for the money. Like I said before, the reason I got this particular Burning Fire style is because for the money, you can't find this sort of ESP FX design for $100. You could, in Japan here, you can maybe find $100, $150 for like a Strat style, or maybe a kind of cheap kind of LP style. But this actual type of kind of metal style guitar you won't find for this price. So that's why I decided to buy this guitar, mostly for its shape, and any other things were just like icing on the cake. So let's see, what have I changed on this guitar since I bought it? The first thing is the tuners. I mentioned before I put on Goto tuners on it, right? So they're not locking tuners, just regular Goto tuners there. And just to hold the string stability, so when you do tune it, it's kind of a little easier, goes more logically, you can tune it very easily. Locking tuners is a little bit overkill, I think, for this price range, but these tuners here cost me about $30, and they're doing a good job of tuning the guitar when it needs to be tuned. The nut here has been cut fairly well. It's still a plastic nut, but I don't have a very big issue with tuning. As long as I'm not using the whammy bar, maybe I only have to tune it every 2 or 3 times I actually play it. So it seems to be keeping its tuning fairly well. So that was the first upgrade. Second upgrade were the pickups. My last video I mentioned I was going to get pickups, and I did. Got this, I was thinking of getting those Dragon Force Crusaders, but they ended up being, they didn't want to send to Japan for some reason, and then with the shipping costs, they would end up costing me about $90. In that case, just buy Seymour Duncans here in Japan would be for another $20. So I ended up getting these eBay pickups instead. So this is a humbucker, hot rail in the middle, and another humbucker there, and that cost me about $25 American for that set. Now to install it, of course, if you can install it yourself, it'd be great. If you're going to pay somebody to install 3 pickups, you're probably looking at another $60, $70. So if you know how to solder, it could be very, very good on your budget if you know how to solder in a pickup. Good skill to learn, maybe. So, and this, of course, the pickups were there to help me start with all the little feedback noise I was getting from. The pickups in there are not very good, not really wax potted at all, and it did not, playing in your room is fine, but if you're going to play in front of somebody, you need something a little bit more that cuts down the noise a little bit more. And the third upgrade is to the actual design. Like I mentioned, I kind of wish I could have got the black one instead. I got this Sunburst, but I'm kind of liking it now. But to upgrade the visual, I went and bought some guitar stickers. They're by a Japanese company here, that if you go on the net, you take up guitar stickers, and I got this little thing here, so you see the little Led Zeppelin 4 symbols on the bottom, and I kind of like the outlook on it. It looks really kind of cool now. And I decided to name the guitar KJ, after my little brother, and I got a little sticker on there saying KJ on it. And I kind of like the visual on it. I was thinking like maybe one day painting it, but I think right now, long these stickers hold up for a while, I think I'm going to keep it like this. Now there are, if you wanted something like a sparkle finish or a crackle finish, you know, those kind of paint jobs cost $300 or $400 to get. But there is a service called Skin Your Skunk that offer guitar skins, basically kind of a big type of sticker you put all over the top of the guitar and sometimes on the back and on the headstock to make a whole different visual to your guitar. And those seems to cost about $60, $70 to get. And I'm not sure if I have the ability to put it on, or how the actual quality in person holds up to the homepage video pictures. You know, maybe it's not as good as it comes out to be. But right now I'm very happy with these stickers here. Now these stickers from the company, they cost about anywhere from $8 to $20. $20 are normally ones like for the fretboard inlays with like your name and stuff on it. Those might cost a little bit more. If you want to get like a Steve Vai Tree of Life or Pyramids on here, that whole sticker set might cost you $20. But like something like these Led Zeppelin cymbals, just something to stick on your guitar, those were about $8. And if you order $20 worth of goods, they send you one free sticker for maybe you can put on your headstock or your truss rod cover and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the upgrades on it. What upgrades am I thinking of getting? Well, I'm thinking of maybe sanding back the neck here, and it's a little bit thick, you know. And I don't mind if you get used to it, and just playing regular riffs is fine. But I think if I ever wanted to use this as a shred guitar, you know, I think I wouldn't mind a little bit thinner. So I might just take some sandpaper and try to sand back a few millimeters on it and see how that goes. But it feels nice and smooth, and it's got fairly good upper fret access if you need it, okay? And so that's the one little upgrade I'm thinking of getting. Next one has to do with a little problem, and is I might be getting up the bridge here. Now, the pickups, the pickup case, I think you look in the back here, that's maybe this is a better sight here. The pickups come up right close to the string. I don't know if it'll focus on that, maybe I'll take a picture later. And I can't really raise the bridge too much higher because the action, all of it would get a little too high. And so a little bit, I think I want a little bit bridge, it's a little bit, sticks out a little bit more, okay? And maybe there's something I could do a little bit of tremolo. There's a tremolo arm that comes with this, but it's really, you can't really use it that much. It's just, it doesn't go back, it goes just a few degrees forward, you know. And right now in my playing skill, I don't need a whammy bar anyway, so I'm not really using it. But if you were trying to do like kind of an Eddie Van Halen dive bobs or something like that, this is not the bridge for here. Now, the bridge might be a little bit of an expensive venture, you know, I have to take a look around, but I think that's something I might upgrade there. And other thing, I think I'm going to address the truss rod here just to see if it can help with the action. The action's not too bad, but it's a little bit high, but I can't lower it because these pickups stick out. So that's something else I might be upgrading. Okay. And any other upgrades I'm thinking on this? I think the bridge is the main one, and then sanding back the neck. Otherwise, I think it's going to keep it as is. Now, any problems that have occurred in the 3 months? Well, one of them is the strap buttons on it. Now, strap buttons, they get loose really quickly, and especially the rear one, I keep screwing it back in. Had a strap on and had a strap locker on, like, you know, like little plastic strap lockers, and it was really pulling at this screw, and it kept getting unscrewed, and I have to keep screwing it back in. So I've actually taken off the strap locks right now, and to see if that helps. When just sitting there it's fine, but the screw itself, and it has a washer on it, but it keeps coming out, so if I ever wanted to stand up and play this, it might be a little bit of an issue. I think something I'll have to redo. So that's the one probably little big error on that there. The buttons, switches are working fine, so it's still in fairly good shape, I think, for 3 months. Of course, the fretboard is was very nice. There's no sharp ends on this, and it plays really nice. So after 3 months, I'm still very pleased with this purchase. I think it's a good guitar. There are some issues I'm going to try to take care of, and maybe some upgrades in another 5-6 months. And that time I'll make another video and see how the Glarry guitar is doing after 6 months. So everybody, please take care, and I hope you enjoy your Glarry if you have one at home. Salut!